happy wife, happy life, so that's good.
I am Rachel Sheeran, and this is my husband.
I'm Matt Sheeran, and we live in Fort Washington, Pennsylvania.
We found LBK through the Best of Montgomery guide, and I took a look at that after interviewing several different contractors and builders that we were interviewing that just weren't really quite meeting our needs.
We felt we could get the most value. I think that was the determining factor, the value we got with LBK. We actually have a personal relationship with a few other companies that do high-end remodeling, and talking with them, we felt that LBK came in at a reasonable price, but offered us a great product.
So we had this space in our house that was just really underutilized. We had a screened-in porch that we tried to use when we first moved in, but being screened from floor to ceiling, it got super dirty and it was hard to maintain. We could really only use it in the spring and the fall when the weather was nice. And on top of that, we had a deck that came off of our primary bedroom, and we put furniture out there thinking we would use it, and I think we went out there maybe once or twice.
Yeah.
And it just was really a waste of space. And after the pandemic and working at home, I had a change of jobs that put me in a position where I was working from home all the time and didn't have an office space. So we started thinking about how can we better utilize the space that we had, and we came up with an idea to repurpose that space and turn the screened-in porch into an office that could suit our family needs and my needs. And then Matt was kind enough to let me convert our balcony upstairs into a beautiful walk-in closet.
My closet grew too, so.
Yeah, that's true.
We're not sharing the same one anymore. I think the remodeling happened, within our home, and so it was fun to see it evolve over time. A lot of times with construction, you step away for a few weeks or even a month, and you come back, but we really got to see the whole process go through. And so it was really exciting when the framing was done. You could see the space for the first time, and then the drywall and things started to develop, and it was cool to see it on a day-to-day basis. Although, we were glad when it was over and it was finished, because it is intrusive, but I think LBK did a good job of making sure it wasn't too intrusive for us.
Yeah, I don't think anybody enjoyed the process though more than our dog. I think he was thrilled to have visitors come into the house every day. The contractors were, I think, his favorite part of the whole process. He was always happy to greet them and follow them around. I don't know if they were as fond of him as he was of them, but he, I think, is a little sad that he doesn't have everyone coming in and out of the house. But we certainly are happy to have our space back. But it was a neat process, like Matt said, to see it from start to finish. Yeah, I mean, I really, I think took the lead between Matt and I working with LBK, and I can't speak highly enough about the team. Joe was incredible to work with. The app was super helpful, and I think I had a really good understanding of what was happening and what the schedule was. The contractors were also really wonderful. Everyone that came in was great, and I felt like, when there were questions or uncertainty, everyone was super responsive. When there were changes in schedule for, whatever reasons, when things came up, everyone was very quick to reach out, and I felt like the communication was really great throughout the entire process.
I did not download the app, but Rachel took the lead on that. So from what she said, the communication was really good. Every time I emailed them just for a follow-up question or something like that, because I didn't have the app, they were pretty quick at responding back to me, so that was good. For me, my wife is happy with the results. She uses their office daily and her closet obviously daily, so happy wife, happy life, so that's good.
Yeah, and I think certainly, obviously, the closet is a dream, and I love it, and I still just go stand in there and stare at it. But this office really functionally has been a game changer for our household. It's wonderful for me to be able to come in here and work while the kids are at school, but beyond that, we designed it in a way where the kids also had space to come in and do art projects and build their Legos and do science projects and play with their kinetic sand. And anyone that has kids knows that it's a nightmare to have all of those things spread all over your living room or all over your kitchen island or all over your dining room table. And so having a dedicated space for them to do all of those things has just really been wonderful for both of us, I think. I absolutely would recommend LBK to friends and people looking to do something to improve their home. And I think one of the reasons for that is the design build process that LBK does. I think having a firm that does all of that really streamlines everything. You know, having somebody that can come in and design everything in a way that you know is going to be streamlined when the builders come in and the contractors come in to do their work. I think it just makes everything go really smooth, and we saw that with our project. You know, it was a large project. I think there was one small change order, and that was because we made a decision to change something. So I think it's worth it to go with a company like LBK, and like we said earlier, the communication and professionalism was just top notch. So I'd highly recommend working with it.
Yeah, I didn't. I would say that you hear a lot of kind of horror stories sometimes with people working with contractors, and we didn't have certainly any of that. It was pretty easy and streamlined, and I would definitely recommend LBK to somebody.